All right, guys. So me and my buddy Mark started our Mead journey about a month ago. You should have seen the first video. If you haven't, you should probably watch that first. This is the second video, and I realize I've just taken a bunch of random pictures and videos on the process. So I'm going to be narrating those pictures and videos for the next few minutes to kind of show you what has happened over the last month. Come on. Okay, so this is a couple days after we got going. There's my little balloons, and I've got two normal Meads down there. I got red and green balloon, and they don't seem to be doing anything really, but they are bubbling. They're making some gas. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys that a couple days into it. Then let's transition to the next thing. All right, so we got some gas here again. A couple days into it, got a little bit of gas going. There's a raisin. Hi, Mr. Raisin. Activity, kind of fun, kind of cool. Red guy still got some issues, but I think he came and went a lot. Like, I think green guy stayed up all the time. Red guy was up and down, up and down. Guys, so check this out. Okay, it's day 4, and the first day, you might have seen from the videos I'll be posting earlier, my red batch was making gas right off the bat. It was just eating away. Most of the bubbles are gone. Those are raisins, by the way, those black things. And my green thing didn't start for a long time. I was a little bit worried about it. A long time being, I don't know, 18 hours, 24 hours. But since then, the green thing has been nice and upright, shooting gas off. This red thing has since, like, totally went dry. I thought it maybe was died off after 2 days, and then jumped back up again for the last day and a half or whatever. And I just looked again, and there it is. She's down again. So this is just so cool. Anyway, it's Thursday after the Sunday, and yeah, we're almost a week into it. So guys, it's the start of week 2, and I just came down, and I just wanted to kind of show you. It's Monday, start of week 2, and that it's really starting to clear up a little bit. Still working, still got gas, still got lots of stuff at top, so you know things have been working. But yeah, look at that right in there and there. And it looks like it's starting to clear up. Just a new thing. There's Monday, so we got one more week. Okay, so in the meantime, I made Sema. Sema is finished mead. It is so good. It was so easy to make. If you guys want, I'll make a video on that. There's plenty of videos out there on it. But it takes about a week to be done. It's slightly alcoholic. It's really refreshing and just a blast. And there it is in the fridge. So 2 weeks are done here. This is me in the garage with Mark, and we're getting ready to bottle it into the secondary so we can get it off of the bed of yeast there. I'm trying to show you the bed of yeast there, but I didn't want to stir it up. So, there's my ping pong table, and there's me, and I'm throwing some cinnamon in there because I made one batch with cinnamon and one without, and I'll tell you how that turned out in a second. So yeah, this is us siphoning. Just your basic siphoning off. You take the siphon and you throw it in there, and you try not to get any of the yeast. You try not to stir it up, and of course it's got to be lower than the primary. So that's your secondary on to the right, and that's your primary, your first one on the left. So we want to get this out of the yeast and away from the raisins and all that, just so we can let it set and age a little bit. What's next? So more videos of me just doing this. Yeah, okay, filling this up. That's neat. So in this next video, you're going to actually see the finished secondaries, which we let them set for 2 more weeks. So here they are, 2 weeks. The yeast pretty much died off. I got little bubbles, but neither one of them did anything. So this is just your plain stuff, and there's the cinnamon stuff. Yeah. Okay, so in the meantime, I made another batch of mead. It's called hydromel. It's got less honey, and it's supposed to ferment and be done quicker than regular mead. So we will just find out. I made it with a lot of hops. I love hops. I probably put in way too many hops, and so I made another couple gallons in primaries of a hoppy hydromel. So there's my horn right there, and there's all my ingredients I'm trying to show you. This is pretty much everything you need, which I love about mead. It takes so few ingredients to make something really cool. So this is me showing you the same stuff over and over again. Let's cut this. What the heck? So yeah, if you're not a hop head, this is going to look kind of disgusting to you, but to me, I'm like, oh man, that looks awesome. But I'm not sure what hops is going to taste like with sweet honey. So took some pictures of it. There's my 2 secondaries, and there's my hops. And yeah, so that's where we're at. We're at week 2 with a brand new primary, and we've got the secondaries. So here's my IPA mead that I made. Got a ton of hops in it. I just want to see if, can you guys see what's going on in there? Like, oh, there goes a raisin. Like, there's a whole lot of stuff going on. This is a week into it. And yeah, you got bubbles. You got raisins going up and down. This is just the coolest stuff ever. Getting tons of gas. There she goes. She's working. There goes a raisin. Hold on. The raisin thing I find particularly interesting. Look at all my hops stuffed in the handle. I hope it's really flavoring it good. I put this all in the primary, man. I'm gonna let it set for another week. This is a hydromel, so it does not need as much time to finish. There goes a hello raisin. Look, it just said hi to me. And yeah, it's gassing well. Very cool. Hey guys, it's Todd and Mark with Brew Jitsu. Get it? Like Jiu-Jitsu. Okay, anyway, there's Mark behind the camera. Say hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Hey! And there's Todd. All right, so this is part 2. I'm gonna intertwine some pictures throughout the last 4 weeks of what has happened. As you can see over here, this is our original batch we were making in Mark's house 4 weeks ago. I made a couple hydromels, which just means a little less honey, but it should go faster with hops. Hoppy hydromel. Check that out, guys. That's going to be awesome.
Nom nom.
So today we're taking this and we're putting this one into bottles, and we're going to taste some of this, and then we'll clean this out and we'll put this into the secondaries and give this 2 more weeks. But we got all our ingredients. We're making finished mead, which is called Sima. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's just mead that you make faster with a little brown sugar and less honey. And in about a week and a half, you're ready to drink it. And it's good, isn't it good?
It's awesome.
You make it with lemons too. It's fizzy, and it's a great little summer drink. So we're gonna make some of that today with our buddy Wes. And so right here, I got my little sanitation station because I'm going to bottle some stuff up today. I don't think, from what I understand, Mark, you can tell me, I don't think you can get infection. I mean, once you're done here, you don't have to worry about infection, but you still want to keep things clean, right?
Yeah, you can.
So I'm just dipping the bottles in, getting a little bit of the star sands in it, and then I'm letting it dry. And in a minute, I'm gonna plop 1 drop of honey in each one of these to give it extra sugar, so that when we cap it here in a minute, it sits with sugar in it, and any extra yeast can actually make a little bit more. Because I want carbonation. So Mark's going more of his stuff is less carbonated. That's what. Yeah. So we're gonna have a little bit of stuff to contrast.
Yeah.
So catch you in a minute. Thanks. So back to Sima. This is what Sima looks like. It's hot water, boiling water, lemons, brown sugar, and honey. All right, guys, so we've bottled up. I'm sorry I forgot to videotape all that. We bottled up the regular mead and the cinnamon mead. We have our buddies Mark and Wes here. Wes, what?
Skull.
What'd you say?
Skull.
Skull.
Yes.
Like, is that a word? What is that?
It's like the Vikings say whenever they toast. They say
Oh, that's what you
skull.
like chew tobacco with.
No,
Teutonic.
it's like slancha, but that's
So-
Irish.
I'll say sláinte.
Cilantro. Apparently, the IPA mead is not a huge hit. Mark, you don't like the IPA mead?
Not yet. We're going to back sweeten it.
All right, but we did like this, right? This stuff was all pretty good.
Yeah.
All right.
And the fusion of it.
Yeah, we mixed all 3 together and tried it. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so finally I decided I was going to back sweeten my hoppies. I liked it. No one else did, but you know, I guess it's not just about me. So I'm going to back sweeten it. I popped open the ones from the other day. I threw in some lemons on one of them, which I think will be neat. Lemons, and then I'm putting another 1/4 cup of honey in. Where'd I get a 1/4 cup from? I don't know. No clue. I capped it. I shook it up. Yeah, got a 1/4. I'm going to let it sit for a couple days. It'll probably reignite. And then we're going to cold crash it and bottle it and just leave it be. And there's my other one without lemons. And so, yeah, that's where we're at in the journey. Thanks for stopping by. You guys are awesome.